Thank you for your cooperation. The review has been completed, and your companions are all very safe. They are of no threat to Fontaine's citizens and ecological environment. As stated in the Fontaine Foreign Species Management Act and the Cordia Lyonius Code of Business Conduct, you may proceed with your event. Thank you, Miss Turner. I didn't think that hosting an event in Fontaine would be this complicated. It took around 10 extra steps as compared to the procedures at Port Olmos. I guess my preparations weren't sufficient. Don't mention it, and don't beat yourself up about it. You and your fungi companions are special guests. The Meissen gardenage rarely comes into contact with foreign fungi species, so proceeding with caution was necessary. It is only normal that the observation and evaluation took quite a bit of time. Next, I shall be transferring your commission to the other guards. If the rumored Golden Comet and Silver Companion are spotted, the guards will notify them and ask them to meet you here. We're right here, actually. I hope your little fungi Fun-Tastic Fiesta goes smoothly, and you have a great time in the court of Fontaine. If you need anything, just call for me, and I'll be there. It seems that won't be necessary anymore. They're already here. Wait a minute. By Golden Comet and Silver Companion, you refer to these Super Zenith boss-level forces? Whoa! How did we suddenly become the topic of your conversation? And what's with these strange names? You two are the same as ever, I see. Energetic, spirited, and a reassuring air about you. Who are you? Wait, don't tell me that she dressed up. Huh? Who are you? Have we met? Your failure to remember me is my mistake. I should have done my best to maintain contact and sent a few more letters. If she's the, if she's the eremite, she dressed up like that, it's crazy. A long time ago, the Nilat Pala Cup Beast Tamers tournament was held in Sumeru. I participated with some prejudiced thoughts and the intent to do something dangerous. You woke me up and made me change. You helped me stop hating my kind, fungi buddies, and I seek the right path towards coexisting with them. After the event, you became the ultimate decision maker of the tournament, and I promised that I'd do my best to continue running the event. Are you Hania? The same Hania who's been taking care of Bongo Head and the other fungi for us? Yeah, that's me. Long time no see, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. You're so... Jeez. You're so well spoken now. Your new look made you completely unrecognizable. You've changed, sir. Well, too much. Even the way you speak has changed. Is this some way of making a trip to Fontaine with your fungi buddies special? Actually, the court of Fontaine does not impose a dress code on its visitors. You'd be welcomed warmly here, even if you were wearing a plain hunter's outfit. And the way Miss Hanea dresses is much more than just following a dress code. I'd say it's elegant, extremely elegant. Thank you so much. Your affirmation fills me with greater confidence. Anyway, I'm here in Fontaine to search for reliable investors for the official fungi tournament, and to host a preview event to advertise the fungi's cuteness and attract an audience in advance. According to Suka, we are conducting transnational business, and Fontainians are very particular about their dress. So when in Fontaine, do as Fontainians do. She prepared my preview event plans, ordered this costume for me, and even gave me special training to improve the way I carry myself. Soka, isn't the light novelist who's been following you to gather material and help you take care of the fungi after being defeated by us? Pavan didn't expect her to be so well versed in foreign etiquette. Was she that knowledgeable? And if you still remember the tabletop game Fungus Mechanicus, then you can give the brand new Lil Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta a try. In Fungus Mechanicus, you direct your fungi to defeat all the mechanici. The game received a pretty good initial response, but it was lacking in long-term potential, so it quickly lost popularity. As such, Suka combined elements from various documents and fiction to change the mechanici into pieces that simulate powerful opponents, which adds all manner of variables to the game. Suka isn't at the Steambird's office right now. Discussing the game's marketing plan. Pavan that sort of gets it now. So the preview event, Lil Fungus, Fun-Tastic Fiesta, is this tabletop game? And powerful opponents, you say? Does that mean we'll be commanding fungi pieces to clash with other creatures and both sides can move? This game sounds much more complicated now, but based on past experience, I'm sure you'll have the details to iron out and perfect, right? That's right up our alley. There's no need to worry. We resolved all the issues in advance. Miss Hania and her Lil Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta have received the Fontaine Research Institute's, what was it again? The sponsorship of the Fonta project team, so everything is ready. Even if something is left unfinished, I, Tirana, the most diligent member of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, would never allow it to trouble you, our distinguished guests. You're Super Zenith boss-level forces, after all, and Miss Hania is an important foreign merchant, so you can leave any odd jobs to ordinary guards. Oh, so you're one of the guards? Pam, I thought you were an assistant, and hi. You're so reliable. Thank you so much. Hey, the Super Zenith boss level force recognized me. I've been acknowledged by an Apex warrior. I might be getting a bit carried away. As a newbie in the Special Patrol, I am obligated to monitor foreign creatures, provide the highest level of assistance to special guests, and resolve issues that are beyond the ability of ordinary guards. If fungi-related events can be considered economic benefit to the Court of Fontaine, then I would be considered to have accumulated experience that goes beyond combat, and our captain would value me more. Oh, don't be so serious, it's just a game, relax. In Paimon's opinion, anything linked to fungi tends to help people forget their troubles and be happy. In that case, I happen to have a suggestion. Suka and I have tried Lil Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta several hundred times, but we represent only two types of players, whereas the guests have the most diverse mentalities. As it happens, the two of you have very unique personalities and experiences, and Miss Terena is also a most responsible person. So if the two of you to play a few matches, we should be able to discover many in-game limitations that will help with further improvements. I was planning on giving it a try anyway. Since the Super Zenith boss level forces are absolutely interested, and this will make an excellent feather in my resume cap, of course I'd be happy to help. But, well, I'm well aware that I'm inferior to you in all aspects, so please, go easy on me. Jeez. Yeah, they're all unlocked, as long as we go through them one at a time. A basic level designed by Henia. It centers around that most common combination of pyroslimes and blazing axe miniatures. These simple and straightforward features allow players to quickly understand how best to play the game. According to Suka's comments, these monsters are like workers hired by the Adventurers Guild, with their job being to give new people their first test. Despite the analogy, Suka doesn't intend to pay out salaries to those workers. In fact, she hasn't even registered at the Adventurers Guild or paid the fee. For a patrol member like Tirana, these are very familiar opponents indeed. As such, commanding them might be a slightly strange experience for her. We'll switch over to the Dendro. Get Bloom. Get the Bloom off. Nice. Strong! Too strong! Even if it's just a tabletop game, you're still practically invulnerable. Please, go a few more rounds with me and teach me more. Am I really that good? That's a little too much, don't you think? We're just playing a game. Please, don't try to be humble. The tabletop game can reflect the player's ability to command. The positioning of each little fungus, their opponent, skill, activation rhythm, support timings, everything is important. You haven't received any command training from Mason Gardenage, and yet you're still able to launch joint attacks so skillfully. You're not just a Super Zenith boss level force, you're a real Super Zenith boss. Are you interested in taking up a position in the Mason? I'm sure you'd become a captain in no time, and then advance further still into one of the organization's pillars. What's the payload? About that, I'm not very sure. I remember that the monthly salary of the ordinary guards used to be 300,000 more a few years ago. I guess that might have risen slightly by now. How much is 300,000 more per month? Sounds like quite a familiar number to Paimon. That won't even feed Paimon. It can't be helped. The Mice and Garden is an executive agency funded by tax money, so of course the pay wouldn't be that high. I understand the respect that you feel for them, Miss Tyranno. Unfortunately, from what I know, they plan on traveling around Teyvat while helping people from all nations to resolve their problems and eliminate monsters. As a recipient of their kindness, I too hope that more shall be able to receive their help. I see. Sowing the seeds of justice and peace throughout Teyvat is indeed more important than merely maintaining order in Fontaine. Then all I can do is go a few more rounds with you to do my best to understand your way of thinking. Anyway, there's something important that we can't forget, Nia. You want to know how Bungerhead is doing, right? Bungerhead and King Kindlejoy are right over there. Miss Tyranno even specifically arranged for someone to take care of our fungi buddies. As before, I've prepared special jellies this time too. You can play with them while enjoying some snacks together. Alright, that's what Paimon talking about! You really are getting better at this, honey. David, let's play a round of Lil Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta with Tyranno, and then we'll go see Bungerhead. Jeez, I'm struggling to speak. Okay. Challenge rewards. Okay, so it's just complete. Okay, now there's a time limit. No more than 2 fungi is retreated within 150 seconds. Okay. Oh, there's a lot more things this time around. Click the fungus on field to switch the currently selected unit. No. Is that the only clicking instead of, like, numbers? Can't both just be activated? A basic stage designed by Suka, with the opposition primarily being comprised of hilichurls. Congratulations, player, on starting the game proper. Using some Lil Fungi techniques to gather opponents from various parts of the map is a surefire way to achieve a quick victory. When encountering hilichurls barring the way during her travels, Hania will often beat them like a drum. A rather rhythmic drum, in fact, which the Fungi's companions are happy to join in on. This has led Suka to seriously consider if the cries of hilichurls and fungi can form a song of sorts, which is how this stage's name, Hilafungal Hin, came about. Unfortunately, Tyranno's orders might make the battlefields less flexible in this respect. Someone to take on the village. Okay, we're getting there though. Get another one of those up. And it should be done. Nice. A boss stage, created jointly by Hania and Suka. The key opponent here is based on the Inazuman automation, the Magu Kenki. Before Suka ever participated in the first fungi tournament, she had already come up with many scenarios in which the main character dispatched that mighty foe. Unfortunately, after a number of interviews with adventurers, Suka came to see this as an impossible fantasy for ordinary people, sealing her original drafts as a result in order to avoid being rated as an embarrassment of an author who didn't even know how combat works. Fortunately, after meeting the fungi companions and Hania, Suka realized that she might be able to challenge the Magu Kenki if she banded together with her fungal friends. As such, after much thought, she decided to place a slightly tweaked automation as the first boss opponent. Get out of the way! Okay, we dodged it. Okay, nice. After a while, you and Paimon arrive at Lil Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta booth. Oh, where'd everyone go? I love these soft, bouncy, smooth, squishy fungi. I want to keep playing. And you are? I am Angine, and I was Tyranno's jewel master before she entered the special patrol. I'm nothing like her, you hear? Nothing! I'm not going to grovel before you just because you're super zenith boss level bosses. Oh, so this super arrogant Melusine used to be Tyranno's drill master? Don't worry, Golden Comet, Silver Companion. Miss Tyranno has received new orders not long ago, and she has returned to the Special Patrol's base. Before departing, she asked Miss Angine to watch the event in her place. She loves Lil Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta, and we're always playing it. That's right. I love both the tabletop game and those round fungi in real life. They're soft, bouncy, smooth, and squishy. just like Tidalga. Hehe. You can't eat them. They're eating fungi. I won't. I just want to hold them and rub my face against them. Any, didn't mind when I pinched Kindle Toy. That's the most you can do. Only we can hold Fungi Head. You're so stingy. I want them both. Henia said you're experts at the game. How about a round against me? If I win, I'm going to hold and pinch Bunker Head. She's looking down on us. Let's do this, David. As early adopters of the game, we need to show what we're made of. We're also the first champions of the Nilapala Cup. We didn't earn these titles just to be this easily defeated. Yep, okay. A basic stage designed by Henia. In her own words, the mercenary bands I was with in the past were very poor and couldn't afford the use of mist flower corollas. If we really wanted to eat something cold, we'd just grab cryo and hydro slimes and keep them in cages to refrigerate stuff for us. After leaving Sumeru with Suka to travel, Henia finally got the chance to try real shaved ice and found it much to her liking indeed, ordering at least 3 times the normal amount of sugar every time. Pity then that their fungal friends have no teeth and cannot consume frozen marvelous gel. As for Engin, who is taking part in the game, freezing is a truly terrifying concept because even Tidalga would go down poorly in such circumstances. Oh, we've already taken out Hydro Eidolons. Oh, not Hydro Eidolons, but the things that mimic them. A boss stage created jointly by Henia and Suka. Since they're here in Fontaine, then going to other countries is hardly out of the question. The two of them have considered going to Mondstadt in the past and have, to that effect, long been gathering information about the special local known as Dragonspine. The legendary Great Snowball King has also been a subject of their focus, despite the fact that they both have round bodies. Snowballs and fungi fight very differently indeed, a difference most curious. And curious indeed is what one would be concerning a meeting between these two species of round creatures. Shame then that Engin is adept at combat tactics and no commander of reckless rushing beasts. Run! Okay, just attack now. We've got enough. We can just spam it and take you out. Okay. We did it. After a while, you and Paimon both arrive at the Lil Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta booth. I guess it's like the 3rd day now, I guess. Oh, that's Suka. Okay. Oh, the twin stars of brilliant valor! Are you back for more of Lil Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta? Miss Engin received orders to return to the mice and gardenage, so I'll be playing against you two for now. Hey, Suka! You're back! Paimon's pretty surprised when we met Henia, but you've taken it to the next level. Your outfit is so, well, you sure are enthusiastic. And that's a good thing, because I have a lot of work. I need to stay motivated. And that's why I'll cut my problems down, one clean axe swing at a time. How have the advertisements been coming along? Our plan is progressing steadily. Novel events like these attract a lot of attention, and the paper won't miss any promotion opportunities. We didn't get the most important page, but it's clear that the event's becoming more popular. That's right. We've seen an increase in ordinary citizens who wanted to give our game a try recently. Many have been talking about what the best fungi team with which to win around quickly. I've also heard that people have been looking to play against you two, since they can see how the experts play. So many people and such hurry to lose. Unless the two of you play against us, of course. You know our strategies very well already. Paimon thinks so much between you and us will be a real test of technique. Well, you're here now, so why don't we play around? Come to think of it, last time we went head-to-head with you was during the first Nilapala Cup Beast Tamers tournament, where you beat me most soundly. How nostalgic. After that, Henia went through a lot together, and many things changed. I bet it was the same with you. But your seasoned courage and fearless aura are still as unwavering and sturdy as crystal. That alone was enough for us to decide that we'd follow you. Back when we were preparing the Fungus Mechanicus, I think we'd made the right choice. Well, why are you reminiscing all of a sudden? Isn't it? Is it something that writers do? We can make new memories together. Yes, what an incredible line. Anyway, as one of the designers of the game, I've got an ace up my sleeve. Are you talking about that, Suka? That's right. I'll get started, and then Hinia will control powerful opponents against you. It should make for an exciting match. Let's do this, Golden Comet, Silver Companion. It's on. After all this time, you're going up against Hinia again. Oh, this is so exciting. But this is a friendly match, so let's just have fun. A basic stage designed mainly by Suka. You've heard that while she was looking for machines nearby, she would place her head to the ground and listen for their booming footsteps, often remarking on the autonomous mechanisms and their intricate design. Even understanding 1 part out of 100 of their design would allow me to make an awesome pieces indeed. However, this method proved quite useless in understanding the ruined scout, which hovers in the air. Once Suka had placed her ear to the ground, listened out fruitlessly for over half a day, only to raise her head to find the ruined scout flashing curious lights her way. As to how she was then pursued by the machine for 2 straight days and a half, that is a different tale. And there it goes. A boss stage created jointly by Hinia and Suga. This final, fearsome foe is based on the mysterious Ninkin of Inazuman legend, and it is as cool as it is powerful. It is Suka's view that people won't be mad if they get beaten by such a cool opponent, though Hinia did tune the dog's abilities down a little, with the consideration that the event is taking place in Fontaine, where people might have less familiarity with Ninkin. During a brief stint back in Inazuma, Suka met up with many author friends in the hopes of getting more information concerning Ninkin. She even went to Kamo tea house to meet up with adventurers who'd seen the Shimatsuban in action, though she forgot to establish good relations with the establishment's boss. Yeah, you guys all go over there. Okay. Get out of the way. There we go. And it killed itself. Very fun. We won! A Fungi Companion did it! Hats off to you two. Your taming talents are beyond common sense, and the fungi remain undefeated under your command, even when facing enemies that themselves defy reason. Wow, praise from Hinia. I remember seeing the Great Snowball King and Mogu before, but this time you even brought out Blade Pop. You really went out when you set that lineup, huh? Well, these enemies are all legends and adventurous stories from all over the world. Our players will definitely resonate with them. As a writer, I'm a huge fan of characters from different works battling one another. I get excited just thinking about it. Anyway, dear twin stars of brilliant valor, you've played every stage of our game. What do you think? I'm fine with whatever you come up with, as long as our fungi companions get more screen time. Ha! You haven't changed! Well, as Suka said, you're our boss now. If there's anything you want to see in the game, just let us know. Anyway, Suka will do more research and design more formidable and interesting enemies so that the game will grow on the Fontanians. That way, Fonta, our generous sponsor, will feel confident in continuing to fund us. Once we have enough money, we can host a tournament like the Nila Pala Cup. No, something bigger. We'll improve the system such that it'll be as exciting and interesting as it can be. Ooh, Papa's getting excited just thinking about it. I know a little about management too. This is a long-term plan, so I'm not too concerned about our short-term progress. With guidance from Suka and Balflower, I can safely say that I'm in the business too, so don't worry, we shan't trouble you with the details. Even when the preview event and the business negotiations are over, Suka and I'll stay in Fontaine for a while, traveling with the Fungi. We'd like to send you letters periodically to keep you updated on the project, and to let you know that how the Fungi are doing. But that'll require a contact address, or we won't be able to reach you, just like last time. Contact address? Well, somewhere we go every few days. I guess the Adventurers Guild? Perfect! Then on behalf of Hinny or the Fungi, I shall write to you two regularly. It's a deal then. Our game's still pretty hot right now, so the event will last a while. If you're not too busy, don't forget to come by. Sure thing. Hee hee, Paimon's feeling a lot better now. Now that Hinny and Suka and the Fungi companions won't be far anymore, and we won't be apart for too long. Paimon's really looking forward to the next Beast Tennis tournament now. How are things going to go this time? Bungahead, Kiko-Dora, no longer times no see. Palmer's miss you. Let's feed them. Sure, we have new flavors this time too. What flavor will go with? The fish and chips flavor. Let's go. They're happy. Palmer didn't think the Fungi would like fish and chips. Guess they're not picky about what they eat. That's good. A good appetite is important for staying healthy. You know, since we discovered new dishes in Fontaine, we can tell Hania and get her to develop new jelly flavors.